You catch your reflection walking past a window, and your hand goes straight to your hair without thinking. You smooth it down. You're not even sure why anymore. It's just what your hands do now. That's thin hair doing what thin hair does. And the way you've been fixing it every morning? It's making it look thinner. Not by a little, by a lot. This video walks you through 4 steps. The exact order matters. And step 3 is the one almost nobody gets right. Get this sequence wrong, and you're fighting your own hair every single day. I researched the best fixes for women over 50, so you get real results, fast. If you haven't already, hit subscribe. I cover this every week. Part 1. The wash day mistake that's crushing your roots. You wash your hair, you dry it, and within 2 hours it's flat again. Not a little flat. Pancake flat. And you've started wondering if it's just your hair now. If this is what thin hair does at your age, and there's nothing left to do but accept it. It's not your hair. It's the conditioner. Here's what nobody tells you. Heavy conditioner applied at the roots coats each strand in a layer of silicone and oil, and that weight presses your hair flat against your scalp before you've even picked up a brush. Your hair isn't getting thinner overnight. It's getting weighed down every single morning. And that weight is what's reading as thin in every photo and every mirror. So here's step 1, and it's the opposite of what you've been doing for years. Condition the mid-lengths and ends only, never the roots. Tell your stylist exactly this. Root-free conditioning, volumizing formula. And watch what happens to the crown. The surprising part? Most women over 60 actually use more conditioner than women with thick hair, not less. It feels like the caring thing to do. Thin hair looks dry, so you reach for more product, and that instinct is exactly backwards. Thin hair doesn't need more weight. It needs less. Step 2 follows right behind it. Switch to a root-lifting mousse applied at the scalp while hair is still damp. Worked in with your fingertips, not a comb. A comb distributes product evenly down the strand, which is the last thing you want near the roots. Step 3 is where most women quietly sabotage themselves without knowing it. And I'll be honest with you, this one took me by surprise too. You blow dry upside down, flipping your head forward, directing the airflow against the direction of growth at the roots, not just down the length. This is called root-directed airflow, and it's the single biggest lever in this whole routine. Most women dry their hair the same direction it falls. Gravity wins. Every time. 2 minutes upside down at the roots. That's it. That's the whole secret. Step 4. And this is the maintenance piece, is a weekly clarifying shampoo. Not every wash. Once a week. Product buildup is invisible day to day, but it accumulates, and accumulated buildup is the silent reason your good hair days get further apart every month. Coming up next, the cut itself matters just as much as anything you do at the sink, and there's one length that's secretly working against everyone with fine hair. You'll want to know if yours is on that list. Part 2. The length that's quietly flattening everything. Picture this. A woman sits down in a salon chair, gorgeous bone structure, the kind of cheekbones that catch light from across a room, and she tells the stylist, just a trim, keep the length. I watched this happen last week, and I watched the stylist's face when she said it, because that length was the entire problem. Long, one-length hair on fine strands does something specific. The sheer weight of uncut length pulls every strand straight down, flattening volume at the root before you even reach the ends. It's basic physics. Weight wins over lift every single time, no matter how much product you pile on top of it. Most women think length equals more hair. With fine hair, length is the enemy of volume. Here's the real reason this mistake is so common. Long hair feels safer. It feels like more, like fullness, like something to hold on to. Letting go of length feels like letting go of hair you don't actually have enough of to spare. But that emotional math is exactly backwards, and it's keeping thousands of women stuck in a cut that's working against them every morning. So let's get into the fixes, because there are real ones here. Fix 1. Point cutting instead of blunt cutting. A blunt cut creates one heavy line that fine hair can't support. Say exactly this to your stylist. Point cut the ends, not blunt. It removes weight while keeping the line soft. Fix 2 is shorter and goes straight to the point. Internal layers. Not face framing layers on top. Internal layers cut underneath the surface, invisible from the outside. Removing bulk where you can't see it but absolutely feel it. Fix 3 takes a little more explaining, because it surprises people every time. Crown graduation. This is short layering specifically at the crown, 2 to 3 inches shorter than the surrounding hair. And it's the single fastest way to manufacture volume where there's genuinely none. You're not adding hair. You're removing the competition around it. So what's there can actually stand up. Fix 4. Nape graduation. Meaning the back is cut shorter and graduated rather than left heavy and blunt. This matters more than people expect, because a heavy nape pulls the whole silhouette down from behind, and you can't see it in a mirror, but everyone behind you can. Here's the part that changes everything. A jaw length to collarbone length cut, point cut throughout with crown graduation, is the single most universally flattering length for fine hair on women over 60. Not a coincidence. Not a trend. Physics, every time. Shorter length means less weight pulling down, which means more lift staying up. One small shift in length. That's genuinely all it takes to change how the next 5 years of mirrors treat you. But the cut alone won't hold this if you're styling it wrong at home. And step 3 of the actual routine is the one I promised you earlier, the one most women get backwards without ever knowing it. It's coming right up. Part 3. The tool that's secretly undoing everything. What if I told you the brush in your hand right now is the reason your volume disappears by 10 a.m.? Most women reach for a paddle brush out of habit. It's what's in the drawer. It's what they've used for 30 years. It's familiar. But a paddle brush has a flat, wide surface. And on fine hair, that flat surface does one thing relentlessly well. It smooths everything down and presses the cuticle flat against the scalp, which is the exact opposite of what you spent all morning trying to build. This is the part of the routine almost nobody thinks about, because nobody tells you your brush has an opinion about your volume. It absolutely does. So here's step 3, properly. Switch to a round vented brush, ideally with a ceramic barrel. Use while blow drying with the upside down root technique from step 1. The vents let airflow pass directly through the bristles, which dries hair faster, and with far more lift than a solid paddle ever could. Tell your stylist or look for exactly this. Vented round ceramic brush, medium barrel. And immediately, this is the part that surprises people. Switch your overnight routine too. Sleeping on a flat pillow with hair pressed down for 8 hours undoes a good portion of your morning work without you knowing it. A silk pillowcase reduces friction, and the hair sits with less flattening pressure than it does on cotton. Most women never think to look at their pillowcase as part of their hair routine. It is. Here's a secret that took me years to actually understand. Volume isn't created once in the morning, and then it just lasts. It's maintained in small moments all day long, and the products that help most are the ones you'd never guess. A lightweight dry shampoo at the roots midday isn't just for oil control. It's a volume reset, lifting strands that have started to fall by early afternoon. So 3 more fixes fast. Fix 1. A flexible hold texturizing spray at the roots before drying, not a stiff hold hairspray after. Stiff hold weighs down fine strands instead of supporting them. Fix 2. Section your hair into 4 parts before drying instead of drying it all at once. Each section gets full root contact with the airflow, instead of the top layer shielding everything underneath from ever drying properly. Fix 3. Finish with a cool shot from the dryer for the last 10 seconds on each section, which sets the lift in place rather than leaving it to soften back down as it cools naturally on its own. You've got the wash, you've got the cut, you've got the tools. There's one step left, and it's the one that decides whether all of this holds past noon or falls apart by lunch. Part 4. The final step nobody actually finishes. You did the conditioner right. You got the cut right. You switched the brush. And by 2 p.m. your hair still falls. So what's actually missing? It's the setting step. The one almost everyone skips because by the time they get there, they think they're already done. A lightweight, flexible hold finishing spray, applied at the roots only, from about 6 inches away, in short controlled bursts rather than one long spray. Most women either skip this step entirely because thin hair doesn't need product, or they go the opposite direction with heavy hold hairspray. And heavy hold is just as damaging as no hold at all. It cements the strands together into a stiff helmet shape that actually looks thinner, not fuller, because volume needs air pockets between strands, and stiff hold collapses every one of them. Here's what changes everything about this final step. The right product isn't holding hair in place. It's holding the air pockets in place. That's the actual job. Most women never make that distinction. And it's the entire difference between hair that looks set and hair that looks stiff. So the 4 steps, together, in order. Root-free conditioning with a fingertip-applied root lift mousse. A point cut, jaw to collarbone length with crown and nape graduation. Root-directed drying with a vented ceramic brush, section by section, cool shot to finish. And a light, flexible hold finishing spray at the roots only, applied from a distance, in short bursts. Skip the order and the whole thing falls apart. Heavy conditioner before a flexible cut undoes the cut. A great cut without root-directed drying just lies there. And skipping the final spray means everything you built all morning quietly collapses by mid-afternoon, every single time. One small shift, doing these 4 things in this exact sequence instead of out of order or skipping pieces, is genuinely the difference between hair that looks thin and hair that simply isn't styled to its actual potential yet. And honestly, the hair you've been calling thin this whole time was never actually the problem. It was just waiting for someone to hand you the order these 4 steps actually go in. You just walked through the exact 4-step sequence that most women spend years piecing together by accident, and you got the whole thing in order in one sitting. Your hair was never actually thin. It was just never given the chance to show what it could actually do. Tell me in the comments. Which of these 4 steps were you doing completely backwards without realizing it? Next time, I'm covering the one color mistake that makes fine hair look even thinner, and it's not the color you'd expect. Like this video, subscribe to Timeless Wisdom Path, and I'll see you in the next one.